So creepy.
Misha, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Was it by accident or was it a choice to sound really stupid? Was it the nature of the beast? Or was it just to match how you look?
Well, here's...
No offense.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. I mean it in the nicest way.
Here's the thing. I was trying to... the wait staff here is incredibly inefficient.
We can give you some time to think.
No,
we know it takes a while. Mille grazie, signore. Molto bene. I feel like doing a magic act. Hi guys. How was day one? Oh, that was loud. How was day one? Day two. I didn't ask about day two, I asked about day one. How was day one? Duh. I missed you. I did. No, I'm not lying. I did miss you, but I missed my boy too. Do y'all mind if I rearrange these? Okay. Sorry. Anyways, thanks for allowing my wait stack and then give me a beer. So, who is this for? It better be for me. Can you ask me this? Misha's dumb. Alright, I think some of you probably have questions for Misha, but the good news is that you now get to ask them to me. About Misha, so that I can be very honest and let you all know what we, the royal we, think of him. Alright, so without further, where's my wait staff? Alright, I'll start over there where I stole the mic for a little bit. Hi.
Hi, I'm Polly, number one.
I am Jared, number one. What does number one mean?
There's another Polly somewhere, she's gone.
How did she get number two? How did you get number one? Was that
Sebastian.
Was that an arm wrestling match? Oh, Sebastian. Alright, well, I'll call you number one.
Well, I just wanted to ask, Misha just told us that he had a really fun time filming the scene when he got really drunk in season 4 or 5. And I was wondering if you could tell us about your perspective of that scene.
The scene where he got really drunk?
In 99 Problems, he tells you that he found a liquor store and drank it.
You know what? I will say this, honestly. I have a lot of dirt on a lot of actors. However, I will say that I never saw him drink during that episode. Did he suggest that he was, that he had...
No, the Castiel got drunk.
I know. Was he saying that he...
No, he was saying that he did it the scene with you and that he...
Oh, okay, good. Because I thought you were asking if he was drunk.
No.
Okay, and I didn't see him drinking. Okay.
Not as far as I know.
Yeah, that was we had a fun scene. I think the most fun I had with Misha was the scene where where he tries to kind of give me a hug, and I kind of don't give him a hug. I forget which one that was, it might have been the same one. But that was fun. We were goofing around and playing tricks on each other. And that was kind of when Castiel was the most excited that he got. So, yeah, I assume he had some other explanation. But I just remember it being a fun time.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Jared. My name is Carlotta, and my question
Carlotta?
is... Carlotta.
Carlotta.
I'm Italian.
I am not.
I know.
So forgive my terrible pronunciation.
Don't worry. Okay, my question is, you have interpreted different phases of Sam. Sam without soul, Sam possessed by demon blood, Sam without his protective wall in his unconscious. Now I would like to know which of these phases was the most psychologically difficult to play, and which Sam is closest to you.
You just made me very tired talking about all the psychologically depressed phases of it. Just kidding. The toughest one for me, the most difficult one for me, was to play soulless Sam. Because it was actually very easy to act the role. It was very, very easy to play the role, because you just kind of cut out all emotions. But to play the role with other people, it became very difficult. Because as a human being, even when I talk to you, you're kind of dark, but you want to connect with somebody. You want to see how they're reacting, and you want to react in kind. And I mean, it's a ping pong match, every conversation you have. So to not be playing ping pong with anybody, even if they're hitting a ball at you, to just do your own thing, was very difficult for me. It was easy to understand the idea of the character and grasp the character, but it was very difficult, especially Jensen, who I'm so close with as a friend, and then as an actor as well. We have worked with each other for 7 years. So it was really tough to look at him across camera and not treat him like Jensen, you know? Yeah. So I want to say that was the most taxing, but the most fun.
And which Sam is closest to you? Which Sam do you prefer?
The soulless Sam. I prefer it the most too, because it was kind of the most challenging.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, cover up that. Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Irene.
Irene.
Yes.
Are you Italian?
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
I want to ask you if you have much fun playing Leviathan Sam or normal Sam, because it seems like you were a lot of fun.
I have fun. I think after 149 episodes, I have fun playing all the different versions of Sam, as far as anything but normal Sam. Because normal Sam is fun, and he does exciting things, but it's fun to play a different type of character. So Leviathan Sam, Soulless Sam, Demon Sam, Lucifer Sam, Meg Sam, Changing Channel Sam.
Can I ask you to repeat
No.
the quote about the genital herpes? You search for it. You talk about changing.
To repeat the quote. I don't remember the quote.
No.
Do you remember it?
Yes.
What is it? Yeah, you see? Yeah, and you're not on camera in front of millions of people. What is it? You can help to slightly lessen the spread of communities. Yeah, it's a commercial. I will not say it. Wink, wink. Yeah, so I forgot the question because you started talking about genital herpes. But I forget.
If you have fun to play Leviathan?
Yes, I had a lot of fun playing the, whatever. Sorry, is this? Hello? 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 I'm gonna do this. I'm probably breaking something. Does that help? No, it didn't do anything. Blank stares. It feels like I'm talking to myself, so yeah, that's better. So I do like playing different versions of Sam. Better than playing Sam himself, actually.
Thank you.
Sorry. Oh, thank you very much. Hi.
Hi. I would like to ask if you could switch places with Lucifer in Sam's camp, what would you do to torture him best, Lucifer?
I would.
A little revenge here?
Yeah, you mean if I could torture Lucifer?
Yes. And not yourself.
So if I could torture Mark Pellegrino?
Good choice.
Well, he's a big, tough dude, so I don't want to mess with Mark. But I think if I could torture somebody, I'd probably put them in a. I've thought about this. I always thought, this is maybe stupid, but I'd put them in a cell where they couldn't stand up. Because for me, when you're on an airplane, when you're. This sounds really stupid. But when you've been sitting or laying down for a long time, and it feels like you can't stretch, it sucks.
Torture like this actually existed.
Does it?
Yes.
Okay, well then then that. I get them like that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, I'm Carolina.
I'm Jared.
And that's the first time I have the opportunity to come here. So
Thank you.
so I want to ask you, maybe that's old, but I want to ask you if you could do the catwalk.
The catwalk.
Like that's in the bloopers.
Wait, 1 second.
The bloopers, the dead one.
Oh, you know what? That was just a once in a lifetime thing. I really can't do that. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm not gonna do that. I'm not going to. Only for you, because it's your first time.
Thanks.
Welcome. Thank you.
You're handsome.
Oh, wow, thank you. Well, carry on. No, please. She gets
You're beautiful. Your hair.
No, thank you. Turn the lights down, I'm blushing. Thank you. You're very, very, very sweet. You're very beautiful as well, so thank you. Cheers. It's a little, whew. All right, beat that.
A moment, she's laughing and she can do the question.
That's all right. We forgive her.
Hi. Okay.
Woo. Hi.
I'm gonna ask you 2 questions. One is for her and one is for me.
Okay.
Okay. She wanted to ask you if Sam feels guilty about actually Cass going to the hospital because of him.
Yeah, but Sam kind of went to the hospital because of Cass. So Sam, I think Sam does feel guilty because he doesn't want anybody to take pain because of him, but the whole reason Sam's in there is because of Castile in the first place. So, how
So my question was, imagine Sam's still crazy.
That's not a question.
No, but okay, wait. What Lucifer would be doing right now in your mind?
I think he would still be trying to convince Sam that what he sees around him is not real. I think what Sam's inner motivation is to try and have a grasp of what's going on and treat it accordingly. I'm trying to think of a better way to kind of quantify that. I think Sam wants to grasp the situation at hand and analyze it and do the best he can to fix what's wrong. And so I think the best way Lucifer messed with Sam was to try to convince Sam that he was living in a fantasy world, that he was living in hell, and that what he did didn't matter. Because if Sam believed that he wasn't actually helping these people and saving these lives, then that would be Sam's worst torture. Sam and Dean set off years and years ago to help others. And so Lucifer trying to convince Sam that he's in hell and none of this is really existing ruins Sam's major motivation. So I think that would be the worst torture.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. It is hot.
It's on the table.
Oh, yeah.
Just sit there.
Thank you. Carry on. I'm okay, just go.
Okay, so from what I understand, your family comes from Poland, yes?
Yes, my grandparents, on my father's side.
So, I'm Polish and I was...
Sorry, I was just making sure this was on.
So I'm Polish and I was always interested in from which part of Poland do they come from? If you could tell us, if you know.
Katowice.
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 Wow. That's pretty close to where I live. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And I live 40 kilometers from Katowice, so it's really...
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah, my grandparents were from there. We'd like to go back, but I have never been.
Why not?
I want to. I'm always filming. Maybe we'll cancel Supernatural.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, but I want to go to Poland.
Actually, Poland, actually.
I know, it's in September. We're shooting
Yeah.
Supernatural.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I know, but soon. Soon I will go and I will see my Polish brethren, my Polish friends and
Yeah, it would
family.
be great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming to visit.
Yeah.
Say hi to Poland for me.
Okay, and so say hi to your wife for us because we love her so much. And
Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. I will. Thank you so very much.
Dziękuję.
I will. What was it?
Thank you. Dziękuję.
Dziękuję. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Yeah, but
Hi.
Grazie mille. Yeah? No, feel it.
I didn't know if you wanted that.
What was that? Motion? Quick.
Using the other pen.
Sorry. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I already asked this question to Johnson, and I want to know your answer too.
How with Jensen?
I just want to know, eventually Supernatural will end, will come to an end. And
Whoa, what? Get her.
2018 maybe.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah. And what are your plans for the future after Supernatural? What would you like to do, and what do filmmakers actually ask you to do? Like, what are you asked for? What kind of roles?
You know what? We've been pretty lucky, both Jensen and myself have been pretty lucky to find a project that has been progressive, that we've grown with, and been able to tell a story, been able to tell several stories actually. And so the business is also been offering for us to be in certain roles, but like going to Poland, it usually happens when we're shooting the show. And so we, every year, have to decide whether or not we want to continue Supernatural or try our luck at movies and other stories, and bring you other characters and other stories. And we've been so motivated and inspired by what we've been a part of and what we've seen around the world that we continue to do Supernatural. So my manager who got me this job, telling this story, he's actually here. He's right there. Right? His name is Dan Spilo. He got me the job. So Dan Spilo, my manager, and his wife, Katie, who's way too good for him, came to visit. But but we have discussions often about what to do. And a lot of it centers on, if you're doing something you're passionate about and telling a story you're passionate about, then carry on with it. And so we've decided to carry on with Supernatural. So who knows when it ends, but
if you could choose something, what would you choose to do?
if I could choose something, it would be exactly what I'm choosing to do this summer, which is spend time with my son. No, I know. So when you've worked something really hard for 7 years and now probably 8, it's easy to lose track of what's going on around you. But I don't want to lose track of the fact that I have a new son, and my wife is amazing, and I would love to spend some time with my son and my wife. Beyond that, I would love to see what stories movie makers are telling and see if I could be a part of those stories. So whether it's a movie or a TV show, it's really about the character. It's about, can you read something and you here are all passionate about a TV show. It happens to be Supernatural, awesome. But I'm sure you also read books, watch other shows, watch movies, and there's something that draws you to what you watch. And so it's a character that you connect with. And it's the same for actors. I mean, y'all are fans of a show as watchers, we're fans of a show as actors, as storytellers. And if we weren't, we wouldn't be doing it. It'd be a really horrible job to do if you didn't like what you were doing. So it's almost like asking you, what show will you watch after Supernatural? Who knows? Maybe more Supernatural. Yeah. That was a trick. That was a trick. You can't actually. Just kidding. So you play by ear. One of the things I've learned about this business is don't try to imagine what's going to happen next. So we'll just keep on bringing you new episodes of Supernatural. Hopefully you'll like them, and hopefully you'll come back to see us in Rome, and we keep talking.
Okay.
But thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Hi, Jed.
Hola.
Giuseppe from Italy.
Yeah.
Well, we all fans wish that Supernatural will never end. You know.
All right. 2080, she said.
So, what do you think about the idea of start hunting abroad? And if you agree...
Is that 2 words or 1? Sorry, bad joke. Just kidding. Just kidding, bad joke, bad joke. I'm picking on your dad, I'm sorry.
No, if you agree with me, in which country would you like start shooting some new episode?
Italy. Of course. Italy, obviously. We would love to come hunt some Italian monsteros. Gustos.
Mostri.
Monsto.
Mostri.
Mostri. Mostri? No, we would love, we've thought about foreign countries a lot, especially because we film in a foreign country, Canada, but we love Italy, and we've been every year they've invited us. And Daniela, who's amazing, has found an amazing opportunity for us, everybody to get together, and we love coming to Italy.
Because at one time you went to Scotland, if I remember right.
I did, only for a couple days.
Yes.
Yeah.
To pick up Crowley's bones.
Oh yes, that's right. Oh, that's right. Oh, I think you meant Jared. Yeah. Oh, I don't touch Crowley's bones. That's not what I do. Yeah, that's right. That was the beginning of season 5? 6.
So why not go on like this, no?
That's
Other
right.
countries, yeah.
That would be a lot of fun. Yeah, that was something we shot in Canada. I would love to actually do something in Italy because there's so much culture and history here that it would be fun to come kind of dig into the Vatican, doing a Da Vinci Code thing.
So talk to the writers.
You talk to the writers.
Yes, of course.
All right, perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. His shirt says, "Beware Starship Troopers." I'm sorry, Jefferson Starship, not Starship Troopers. Jefferson Starship aliens. Hi.
Hi, David. I'm Raffaella. I'm very, very nervous. So, speaker Andrea.
Come here, Raffaella. Raffaella has told me that she wants to tell you something. Come here, Raffaella, please. Come here. Come here. Come here. Ma sì, vieni qua, vieni qua. But she's very embarrassed. She thinks she does not speak English as well. So she wants that I read for you. Okay, that's it. It's been a few years since I've been lucky enough to meet you, but I've never found the courage to talk to you. All I have to tell you that is so important, just a huge thank you. Thank you, Jared, as an actor. Can I leave to him? Can I leave this to him? Glielo posso lasciare? Così se lo legge con calma.
Okay. May I read it? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. That's really very, very sweet.
I made the translation.
Then come give me a hug.
Scusa, la traduttrice avrà il suo diritto, no?
Now it's getting really warm. Thank you guys. That was very, very sweet. All right, beat that.
Well, it's difficult.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. And I was wondering if you could work with any actor, dead or alive, who would you choose?
If I could work with any actor that are alive, I would work with. Right now, I would love to work with Gary Oldman. Really? Yeah. He's so talented and so smart. Did anybody see? I don't know what it was called before. It was the Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. He's so good. He's so good. He's so different. As actors, we have a word that maybe y'all say as well. Chameleon, like you say, an actor is a chameleon, which means that you almost can't discern the actor from the character in different movies. And so I think Gary Oldman would be a really awesome actor to learn from, and he would be my favorite to work with. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi.
So first off, Richard told us that he has never seen or heard of any of the pranks you're playing on each other. So he said it's all made up for the conventions. Is this true?
That is absolutely false.
Okay. And he was said that no one played pranks on him.
I don't know if that's true. Let me think I think the episodes Richard was working on, we might not have played pranks on him. But but that's been a while. That's been so many years. And we love Richard, but he hasn't been around since season 5. He's an amazing actor, and we want him to come back. And I promise you that if he does come back, that we will play worse pranks on him than we have ever played on anybody.
Recently played any pranks on each other that you could tell us about?
Let's see. There's an episode where Misha is wearing pants that don't have a belt. They're like sweatpants. And so we were doing a scene where it's Sam talking to Castiel, and you can only see from here up, so you can only see our heads. And so during this coverage, I would sit there and I'd get my leg and I'd pull his pants down.
Will this make it to the viewers?
So Misha would be like this. he'd be like, Sam, we've raised you from we've raised you from we need you to la la la. Yeah. So that is the that's the latest one we played.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Thank you. Hi. Jared.
I wondered how you feel when people mispronounce your surname for like the millionth time.
I think it's totally normal to mispronounce. I don't take offense at all. I'm really proud. You know, I remember there was some discussions, when you become an actor, a lot of people kind of have discussions of whether you should be named something else, something that sounds more whitewashed, something that sounds more agreeable. And I guess I was lucky enough to be surrounded by people who were okay with me being me. And I think Padalecki is weird. It's a weird name. But it's me. And I'm proud to be me. And it's different. Yeah. Thank you. And I'd rather be a failed actor, but be Jared Padalecki than be a successful actor and be Jared Johnson or something. You know, I'd rather just be myself. Because when you go to bed at night and you're laying in bed, you have to be happy with who you are. Because you were born the way you're born with the name you're born, and you are who you are. And it's about being happy with who you are and figuring out there are more important things in life. You know, this is just what people call me. It's not my soul, it's not who I am, so I'm happy to be Jared Weird Name. Sure.
What do you think is the special ingredient of Supernatural that makes the show so long and also predicts some future?
Me, totally. No, I'm totally kidding. Stop it. I think what makes Supernatural long-lasting is that it deals with, in a very weird way. I mean, we have ghosts and goblins and zombies and Lucifer and angels, and we're doing all sorts of weird things. In a very weird way, it helps tell stories about real human emotions and what's important. And so you see, you know, friendship, helping others. You see these very important ideas that are very realistic. And so when you see them in a theater, in a coliseum of monsters and goblins and ghouls, you know that you can throw away the monsters and goblins and ghouls, and what stays is caring about your fellow man, you know, helping others, doing the best you can, trying hard, working hard, being grateful. And so I think that's what, it's something that just connects with every human being. And I think that's what makes it last.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
My question is, what would Sam do if he met Dean from Gilmore Girls?
He'd probably kick his ass. No, I think if Sam met Dean from Gilmore Girls, he'd probably go, dude, your hair is long. And you should kick Jess's ass.
Yes.
I'm totally kidding. I love Milo. I think if Sam met Dean, he'd probably tell him to stop being such a wimp and stand up for himself. Sam's smarter than Dean. So. Gilmore Girls, Dean. And Dean Winchester. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
I'm Katerina.
I'm Jared.
I'm sorry, I'm really, really nervous, so sorry for my English.
Don't be nervous, you have great English. You're doing great, you're doing great.
First of all, congratulations to you and Jen for your baby.
Thank you. What is it? What is it? Let's say it together. Yes. Misha wears underwear with my face on it. I gave him the underwear. No, I'm wearing underwear right now with my face on it. So, yes, I did know that. He does. Misha's a big fan of my underwear. So, thank you. And don't be nervous.
Thank you for being here while you could stay home with your baby.
You're welcome. Everybody, Katarina. Across.
Hi.
Yes, hi.
I'm actually translating her question because she can really speak very well English, so she asked me to translate for her. So there's a story. She's a nurse, and she had a patient once, a very old patient actually, and he would go crazy and scream at night, and and he couldn't make other patients in the same room sleep. So to let it calm down, she and her colleagues, they took him to their room and watched Supernatural. And that reminded of the episode in which you were crazy in the hospital. So she just wanted to share this story with you, and because it's a very funny story when she told me.
We'll tell her, thank you. I'm glad that seeing how crazy we are made him feel less crazy. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Sarah. So I have two quick questions. One is, did you go to Belgium as you told us last year you were planning to come?
We did not. Genevieve has family in Belgium, and we tried to get a hold of them, but there was a family emergency that happened, and so we couldn't join.
Okay.
Sorry.
And my other question, at first, at the beginning of the show, I was more a fan of him. Now I'm more a fan of Sam.
Yeah, you're smart. You're smart.
I think
good taste.
A lot of time, the characters are unfair to Sam about the apocalypse, because the first one who really did start the apocalypse was Dean by breaking the first scene. So what do you think about that?
I agree. I think that Sam and Dean have found themselves in a situation where they're not in charge as much as they think they are. And I think that's one of the themes of the show, is that you can try and be in control as much as you want. You can try and be in charge as much as you want and do everything right, everything correctly, but still things are going to happen that you didn't know were going to happen. You can't foresee everything. You don't know everything's coming. And so I think Dean and Sam, Dean did the first seal, but Sam did the last. So they were both equal parts. And for Sam and Dean, it's not really about placing blame, it's about taking responsibility. So even if it's all your fault, Sam's going to say, it's all my fault. And even if it's all Sam's fault, Dean's going to say, hey, it's all my fault. And so I think that's one of the other themes of the show, is, you don't put pressure on somebody else because they might have made a mistake. We all make mistakes. So I think that's what brothers do.
Yeah, but the other character also are reproaching, are against Sam about that. Other hunters who wanted to kill you and Sam and Dean because of the apocalypse, saying it was only Sam's fault.
I guess Sam did most of it. That Ruby girl was mean. But she was kind of pretty. You know what? Sam's okay with that. He'll start the apocalypse because now he got a wife and a kid, so he's happy. It's all good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, guys, this is the last question for today. We'll come back tomorrow. But for today,
no pressure.
I'm so sorry. No pressure. It better not be about my underwear.
I have to change it. So I want to ask, how did
your mindset and or professional life change since you became a father?
Well, your mindset, who in here is a parent? Who in here has kids? Awesome. Thank you guys for coming to visit us when you got kids. That's awesome. I came to visit you and I didn't. Your mindset changes in a way that you can't explain, and I'm not, that sounds like a cop-out. It sounds like I'm trying to give an easy answer, but it's not, it really, I'm not smart. If there are words for it, I'm not smart enough to know those words to explain how your mindset changes when you become a father, or a mother, or a guardian. So that's difficult, but I will say that it made life go by so much faster and so much better having somebody to work for. Because now I'm not just telling the story for you guys, I'm also telling the story for my son. So one day he's going to wake up and he's going to be a teenager and he's going to watch what his daddy did. And y'all are all going to know because you already watched it. So y'all be nice to him when you see him in 13 years. But I'm doing it for my family too, which is kind of the point of Supernatural. Do it for your family. So that's what happened.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, guys, that's it for today.
So, can you do the last couple of things for us? Just to end the marbles contest? Yeah, you are the last. You are the last to put marbles inside. And then you can try to guess how many marbles are inside the vase. Alright. Have you signed the shirt? Have you signed the t-shirt? Okay, so. Yeah, that's everything.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jared!